XRP, XLM, heck, the entire stablecoin market has been following data from this one set. Yes, everyone, the key to crypto booming has to do with this data that I'm going to share with you and show you how we have to wait until... We'll start off with your comments first. I see Gensler every morning when I take a dump in the toilet. Tanny 0005 says we ain't seeing a bull run until Mount Gox happens. Interesting. I like that. Ooh, heat map. Not the prettiest, but also not the worst. Bitcoin sitting at 27,942, ETH 1634, XRP 52. We're going to talk about XRP along with XLM in today's video. Stars Arena drained. They apologized on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Mine will be linked in the information down below. Says we're deeply sorry for what happened. Our smart contract was exploited and the funds were drained. The site is currently under a DDoS attack. We're working on a solution to get everyone's funds recovered and have the arena move forward. We'll keep you updated on the progress. Someone's got to eat the money on this. There's no insurance for this, so someone's got to pay the bill. Crazy, isn't it? All right, let's just jump right into the juice. Price action. When moon, what's an indicator of when moon so that you can tell when it's moon time or not? Also, buying time. If things are cheap, you can buy. Just common sense. Not telling you what to do, just going to show you some stats. Stablecoin market cap hits 18 months of decline, but all is not lost. Okay. Collapse of Terra, blah, blah, blah. They go on to some stats here. Let's look at some stablecoin stats. Don't worry, XRP, XLM, I got your back. All right. Stablecoin, you could see here. This is from April of 2021 to now. Right? You had a nice big market cap in red and then some poopy and then it's kind of shrunk. TVL, lots of juice, and it has since shrunk. Both shrunk heavily around 2022 in May. Just kind of keep that in mind. XRP, this chart is of the same time period. So look at that. Same thing, right? Negative, down, down, down. May 2022 from that point on, big nothingness, right? I mean, think about it. If you take from May to now, like, meh. I mean, come on, right? Same thing. Look at the stablecoin, right? So you had money being pulled out of stablecoins, money being pulled out of specific alts. Look at XLM. Same exact thing. So now I just think of how different XLM is, XRP is, stablecoins, but yet all three are facing the same financial issue. Liquidity, there's not much of it on Stellar's chain. How much transactional juice is happening? Not much action. So you're sitting here going, well, what is the tie-in to all three of these? They're all different, right? I mean, stable coins are different than XRP, then it's different than XLM, right? We all get that. The difference is, look at what happened right in in April of 2022. It's when the Fed started jacking up rates like crazy. No coincidence whatsoever. Look at this. Low Fed fund rate before, right? Low Fed fund rate before. Lots of juice, lots of trading. Even though this is going down, look at this. Way more price action. XRP at that time, $1.16. We're talking 2021. $1.22. $1.41. $1.30. $1.28. That was all during Fed fund rate here being super, super low. Same thing with XLM, right? While the Fed fund rate was low, XLM was trading 37 cents, 44 cents, 42, 39, 71. So as this valve got turned off, as money became more expensive, stablecoin values all declined heavily. Here again, check it out. Look at that. April 2022. All of a sudden you could see, boom, there you go. It all crashed. Everything started pivoting around that time. And it all has to do with the Fed starting to kick up rates. They just started rip-roaring. So now when people start saying, hey, when are we going to moon? When are we going to start seeing the Lambo money? I'm going to say, guys, the Lambo money happens when Fed fund rates are super, super low. Look how high they are up here. How long is it going to be until we get back down to zero? So, and I also want to say that, as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. But it's just something that people are always asking, when moon? Well, guys, it's when we're going to be getting through Fed fund rate. When it's going to get back down to zero. The Fed right now has been pausing, so you can extend this chart over to the right just a bit more. They're going to wait for more data. You have CPI data coming up here soon. Hit the subscribe button. Don't miss out. We're going to be live streaming that. That's a big one. PPI data is coming up too. Holy crap, there's a lot coming on. So as that fund rate kind of keeps going to the side like this, right? Staying high, not being, dropped by Jerome Powell and the Fed. Money's going to stay expensive. Money stays expensive. Prices of all this stuff is going to stay suppressed. The amount of money in the stablecoin market is going to be heavily down. Crypto, no matter what it is, whether it's moving money, whether it's stable coins, whether it's meme, whatever, it's going to be down because Fed fund rates are going to be high. This is just for the United States. So the entire globe's charts look very similar to this right here. They're all way, way higher. So how long is it going to take for them to start turning those valves back on? Starting to lower rates. They blasted through. They blasted through raising rates. All the way, I think, early in the year 2022 to now. So 18 months of raising rates. So at the minimum, even they were super aggressive and decided to just say, okay, fuck it, let's just let the thing roll. That'd be 18 months then to get back down. It's not going to be that fast because we still have to go sideways for a while. And we still have economies that are strong with savings in the upper and upper middle classes. So that's going to take longer in time, which means it's going to take longer to moon. Fed fund rate chart compared to stable coins, compared to price of XRP, XLM, huge correlation. So when everyone's out there saying, boom, bullish, going to the moon, ask them, well, how are you going to do that when Fed fund rates around the globe are severely inflated, super high, super expensive money-wise? And it's going to take time. They might pause for 6 months. They might pause for 9 months. That's going to keep that rate high for a long time. And then they still got to work their way on down. So we got a ways to go here. Because as long as central banks across the globe have super high borrowing rates, money is going to be expensive. When money is expensive, it's not going into risky stuff. You don't open up expensive drilling operations when the price of oil is super low, do you? No. You don't invest in crypto with super expensive money when the value is down. No, you don't. That's why people aren't getting into it. That's why venture capitalists aren't getting into crypto as much. During that same time period, venture capitalists were putting over $6 billion a month into the crypto markets. And now, less than $500 million. All ties in with Fed fund rates. It's the rates. It's just the money. They just got it so cheap. So don't fall for the when moon bullshit or anything like that. Look at the economic data. It's right in front of your face. So if you want to know when moon, it's when the Fed starts saying, hey, we can start lowering rates and make money more cheap.